Game 3, I felt so good on Game 3. Yeah. I've actually, a couple days ago, Fountain of Dreams is like my crutch. That's like my worst stage. It's been my worst stage. So like, I was kind of irritated that he picked it. I thought I'd be going to Yoshi's or Pokemon, but because I know it's my worst stage, I've been spending a
lot of time.
on practice. I had a couple sessions where it's like I just did every game Fountain of Dreams instead of usually I rotate and do every stage once or twice stage. But there are a couple nights where I was just like, okay, only Fountain tonight, only Fountain tonight.
Yeah,
but yeah, I had some pretty good. I think maybe he just knew that it's like something I'm uncomfortable with.
Yeah, he always. Sometimes whenever we get it on random, he
just restarts.
Yeah, he restarts. He doesn't like that stage.
Yeah.
Hasn't Saiko been like a little inactive lately?
Yeah, Overwatch main. He's a Genji main apparently. He's on Overwatch a lot. I think that one tournament, he came back that one tournament, and then Evan the Kid beat him 2-1, and I think that might have lit a fire in him. It's like, okay, you know, this up and coming guy, he can't let that happen. So, you know, it's kind of gotten him at least more interested in playing well. He's confirmed for Genesis 4. He's going to be in my both of these guys actually going to be in my hotel room. So, hopefully that means we're going to be in like more training mode, getting good at this game kind of thing.
Yeah, I kind of wish Evan came here for the crew battles. I think it would have been a lot more interesting.
Yeah, did you hear? I actually explained what happened earlier because someone mentioned that basically his family, some of his brothers are going to BlizzCon.
Okay.
Yeah, so some of his brothers going to BlizzCon, so they did a big family trip to California that he is going to. But he didn't have a BlizzCon ticket. He isn't able to go. So I don't know if he's just stuck chilling in the freaking hotel room while like half of his family is there, or like if he's going out on the town.
That really sucks.
That's a huge bummer that you have to go on the family trip to BlizzCon when you can't go to BlizzCon. That's a huge bummer.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so that wasn't his call. It's not like he was being lazy or anything. We got a close game right now, actually. Stock for stock.
Well, good power shield.
Bacon playing good is one of my favorite players. He doesn't really have a name for Bacon playing good. It's just like I always had. Like JPEG, when JPEG is like on fire, we call him Dark Peggers. Like his evil form where he just like gets pissed off and just steamrolls everyone.
Bacon's just Bacon.
But yeah, I don't know. Bacon, he just has like sometimes he's doing stupid stuff and sometimes he's playing good. So I love watching Bacon play well.
He really likes the double shine, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's one of the things he's been practicing recently in the last few months, the West Balls pressure, the shine, wave dash, back down, shine, grab, and that kind of style of pressure. So he's been, because like whenever you learn a new technique, you have to, you're learning a new technique, so it's all you're practicing. So it becomes muscle memory, and then you kind of have to unlearn using it all the time. Like when I learned shield dropping, it's like all I did. It's the only way I got off platforms playing against computers. But then, like in tournament, it was all I was doing to get off platforms ever. And it's a bad habit because there's other options. You can always mix up your options. You can never do the same thing over and over. So like that's always the case whenever you learn a new technique. You have to learn it to the point you can do it whenever you want. And then you have to unlearn doing it every single time that it's an option.
That was a good push off in the bear. Oh, edge can. Man.
Saiko putting on a big combo. Bacon gets a get up attack. Oh, he PC drops from the platform. That was cool, but Saiko calls him out and gets up to the platform there.
Wow. Needles? That's weird. I've never really seen anyone do that. Needles.
Oh, wow. No DI in that back air.
Yeah, I don't know. I practiced West Ball's shine pressure before, but then I realized I'm never going to use this. I'm a Falcon, man.
Yeah. That's the curse when you don't play Fox or Falco, but like you see all that fancy stuff and you're like, oh, I want to do it. Like, oh wait, but there's no point.
Yeah.
Saiko's kind of like that too. Saiko will play Fox and Falco, and like his tech skill's better than mine for those characters.
Oh,
but
no,
like you know, his Sheik's his best character, so you never see actually all that flashy tech skill inside tournaments. Though for his real bad matchups like Ice Climbers and possibly Jigglypuff, I don't think Sheik Puff is as bad as you know it could be, like as people make it out to be. But I think Ice Climbers is pretty miserable. You can't have a lot of fun playing Ice Climbers with Sheik. I wouldn't be surprised to see him, and I wouldn't be against seeing him use Fox specifically for Ice Climbers. But Puff, I think if you play like Plup or Shroomed handle Jigglypuff, I don't think that matchup is as bad as is credited for.
I don't know. I think like at the higher level, a lot of the matchups seem to like even out.
Yeah. The one I think or one of the few that I think is still crazy difficult is Ice Climbers Peach.
Yeah.
Like the one time Armada's ever lost to Ice Climbers was like he got wobbled 2 or 3 times on final against Chudat. And then he like 3-0'd Chu backwards. Like he's just like straight up 3-0. Oh no, nasty SD from Bacon.
Yeah, that sucks.
Especially when you're already behind, you're working on this like 100% Sheik that you're trying to kill.
That laser.
Oh, and he's getting TI so hard that he's off the side. Kill from down there.
One of Bacon's lasers clinked with the needle.
I'm really glad that needles have like a downtime after she throws them, and they're not super instant because Sheik's needles are really good. If they had like Falco's, if they cost like Falco's frames to laser to do Sheik's needles, they'd be so broken. You can't steal tattoos. I guess you could hold a tattoo artist at gunpoint and force them to tattoo you.
Nando needs a way to pay for comics, games, and tattoos.
All right, let's see.
I miss El Santo. I wish he came more.
Yeah, he's that full-time working man life, like me.
Like he was at my first tournament.
Did you play him in your first?
He was like my first match.
Yeah.
In pools. Really
He's my like best friend from high school actually.
I have there's a kid at ATEC who looks like young El Santo.
There's a lot of people. If they have that haircut, that complexion, he's got one of those haircuts that's like you can see him from far like, oh, is that Fernando? Oh no, never mind.